Hey bestie, today I'm going to be showing you my summer makeup routine. So, I don't know if this is just me, but for winter, sometimes I just break out more, or it's just something about the different seasons. It depends on how much makeup you wear, okay? So for summer, barely anything because your makeup melts off. What's the point of putting that much money on my face and just having it melt off? Hello? That's a waste. But for winter, I just wear more makeup. I don't know why that is. I just do. Okay, but it's summertime, baby, and let me show you my summer makeup routine. Let's get right into it. First is skin prep, which is super important because that's how your makeup is gonna rest on your face. You just need a good moisturized base in order for your makeup to look as poppin' and glowy as possible, okay? So I'm gonna use sunscreen. I always use sunscreen every day, all day. I love it. We're gonna put a little bit on my forehead. We're gonna do like a dot. So now that we have that on, you don't need a lot. You just need enough to cover your whole face. Do you see the difference of how just more glowy I look like? Okay, next is CeraVe lotion, my absolute baby. It moisturizes my face so well. And then we're gonna blend it out. This is probably one of my favorite steps. And then I'm just gonna let it sit on my face for a little bit before I put on my primers. Okay, it's been a minute. Now it's time for primers. They're both from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer, and then this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Rub it into my skin. Just blend it in and go up with the face. If you struggle with acne, I would recommend the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. And then this is the actual good stuff. This is the good stuff. Now you can put it on your face, but I like to warm it up in my hands. But don't warm it up too much because then it's gonna blend into your fingers. And then, do you see how like it's sticky? Look at the base. It's glowing already, and this is really gonna come out in the makeup. Beautiful. Okay, now it's time for the makeup. First, I go in with the e.l.f. Brow Lift. It's literally my favorite thing. I just take my spoolie, like I pressed it into it, and then on the edge of the container, I'm just gonna slide against it. And first, I go up like that, and then you're gonna like go to the side to get that shape. You kind of just do the same process over and over again, you know? I'm gonna just do the other one and I'll be right back. Brows are done. I love this thing. Literally makes your eyebrows hold all day. Next is concealer. Okay, so that little bit of a pump, and I'm putting it on my brush. Put it under my eye like that, and now I'm just gonna blend it out. I don't really like the brush today. So instead, I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I'm gonna use this the tip part, and then I'm gonna blend it out. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to this eye. I look more awake. Look at that. Hello world. And let me talk about concealer. This is what I was in the winter, what I am now, and that's in winter, bro. So now we're gonna go in with my darker concealer, and this is gonna make even better. Basically all the places that my under eye concealer didn't get, or places that I feel like it didn't cover up. So now that I have put it on my spots, I let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna spray my setting spray. I'm gonna go in with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So now I'm just gonna let it like set on there for a little bit. Now I'm just gonna go in this spot, and I'm just focusing it on that spot. Like I'm not trying to blend it out everywhere. And these are super thin and feel really light on your face because I don't like thick concealers. For winter, I would use this Sephora powder. It's like a light color, and it's very light, but still it is coverage. But now I use a very airbrush powder. So this is the powder from Tarte. This is the translucent setting powder, and this is what I use as my powder because since I do have oily skin, I literally just brush it off. And this is just gonna make sure your concealer doesn't move or crease. Now it's time for the nose contour. And what I use is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. And this is glorious, I love it. We're gonna try putting it on my palm right here. I'm gonna take this brush right here. Okay, we're going on the bridge of the nose, like so. Now this is actually how the Ulta employee recommended me to put it on because she said it could be hard to blend. Okay, now I'm gonna just take my flat part of my beauty blender and I am blending this out. Now I'm just taking my Q-tip and I'm removing it from the middle of my bridge. I like it. I like this way. Okay, so if you want me to be honest, I do recommend using the brush so you can tell if the product got on or not. Alrighty, now it's time for blush, which is actually another one of my favorite parts of my routine. I love blush. And first I'm gonna go in with the Milani Supercharged Cheek Plus Lip. And this is in the shade Spice Jolt. I like to be generous with it. I like to pile it on there. It blends out so nicely and it kind of feels like water when you put it on your face. I like to dab it first since it is more of a watery product. I love putting it all over. Now, I'm gonna go in with my Milani blush in the shade Dolce Pink, and this is the powder blush. Although I would like you to recommend me some blushes that are more matte because then you can't see my highlighter as well. But I use the powder blush just to set the liquid blush because blush is the first thing to go away from anybody's face, I feel like. It is now time for a highlighter. And first, I'm gonna go in with the Mally Beauty highlighter in the shade Sparkling Champagne. And I take a flat brush. You're gonna just find the tip of your nose and where you want it to be. So I'm just looking straight at my face. Oh my goodness, just look at the way it just made me shine. And now I'm gonna put it in the inner corner of my eye. And now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And this is in the shade Champagne. And I'm just gonna put it on the inner corner. Gorgeous. Now I'm gonna use this for my cheek. So a little bit more. Right on the top of your cheekbone. You still look good and it still looks the same, you're just using less. And you're more glowy. And then I'm gonna use the Mally thing to set it, but very lightly. Look at that, we are glowing. Woo! In summer, I like to use more golden highlighters. Okay, now it's time for lips. I like to do lips before I do my mascara. Since it is summertime, everything is lighter. So I use a lip stain and I go in with the RM Beauty lip stain marker in the shade Popular. It's kind of like my natural lip color too, which is probably why I love it because it just looks natural. Now my lips are gonna look like that all day. But I also am gonna go in with the darker lip liner. Okay, now this might be weird, but I always line out my lips with black. Okay, don't knock it till you try it, okay? Gonna put my RM Beauty lip stain marker and we're gonna blend it out, okay? Now, just trust the process, okay? Now I'm gonna take my angled brush and I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna go in with a dark lip liner, and this is actually the Maybelline New York Shaping Lip Liner and the shade Divine Wine. Just line out the bottom and the top. And then, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline New York Lifter Gloss in the shade Petal. Now, it's time for the part to make this whole look come together. Eyelashes. We're gonna curl it. This is the Ulta Beauty eyelash curler. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my spoolie and I'm like brushing my eyelashes. And now we're gonna do that to the other side. Okay, I curled them. Look how cute. Now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is literally my favorite thing on the whole planet. I take my nail and I put it at the end of my eye and I coat the ending and makes it look more like a fox eye. And then I'm gonna take my spoolie and I brush through it. my eyes, it's now time to clean it up. So, but now I'm just cleaning off my eyelid. Look at that lash. Oh, and I pick out a dry mascara. I put it just on the bottom lashes because we don't want our lashes to be super dark. Both is gorgeous, but we want a little bit of mascara up on here. We're done. In Las Vegas, when I lived in Las Vegas, this was literally the worst thing ever, bro. I didn't even wear makeup half the time during the summer in Las Vegas. It melted all off my face. But now moving back to Cali, at least I could pile blush on my face. You know what I mean? If you want more tricks or some tips, just let me know what you want to know about, and I will definitely give you tutorials on how to do it because I don't gatekeep and I am here for you, and we go through being a girl together. Okay, but this is minimal, and I don't know if this is just me, but when I try to be more minimal, it takes me more time than just adding more makeup, because I don't even have to worry about it, like dot, dot, blend, blend, blend. But for here, I'm like, a little dot, you know what I mean? It takes more time, but it looks just as good. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the way this makeup look turned out. Let me know if there's any makeup looks that you'd like me to try. You can send it to me on my Instagram DMs, Mercedes Lomelino. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips, and so you never miss a tips video. And definitely follow my TikTok, Mercedes Lomelino _ to see all my cute outfits and makeup and everything. I love you, and I hope you stay hot all summer. Love you. Bye.